Hi everybody and welcome to Australian Mining for New Starters. Today's best shot video is going to be about why the safety box needs to be the refuge chamber. And once you've done the training, you will know what I mean. But one of the very commonly asked questions in an interview is, what are you going to do if you smell stench gas? And the answer to that is, of course, you are going to go to the refuge chamber. Now, you'd be surprised how many people, when you ask them that first up after they've done the training, search around for it and call it a safety box or a safety this or a safe space or something like that, but they can't actually get the refuge chamber out. And why is that important? Because the people that are doing the hiring, the foremans and the project managers, they're looking for people that can use the correct terminology. So this is straight out of the NIPA and other important duties course on the refuge chamber, and it goes through it. There's a good video that shows you exactly what's in it and all that sort of stuff, and that's the information that you have to be able to pass on. Now, you can print page on all the information in the course, so you can print it all out, and I suggest that you get your better half or somebody to test you on the information, because the whole point behind the foreman interviewing you is because you've done this training, and if you can answer the refuge chamber when they ask what are you going to do if you smell stench gas, and all the other questions that they want answered correctly that you'll get out of the course, then you've got something to offer them. Because currently the way they do it, when you go in green without knowing anything on the first day and you've got to go through their system, they have a high failure rate with new starters, and it's been like that for a long time. The more you know going in, the better opportunity you've got of making it. So if you can present with your mining knowledge up to speed and know that it's a refuge chamber and not a safety box, then you've got something to offer the foreman or the project manager, and it gives them a comfort and a level of comfort to hire you. And that's why so many people that have done the training get their start. But it has to be refuge chamber. The whole point that the foreman's interviewing you is because you've done the training and you're supposed to know something about it. If you can't get the information right in the first go, then they're not going to hire you. They're going to move on to the next person. Unfortunately, it's a survival of the fittest industry. It pays huge dollars. All the jobs along the way pay big dollars. There's lots of competition for the jobs. That's why there's so many people applying. You've got to study and you've got to know what's going on, and you've got to be able to use your terms correctly. That's what's going to give the foreman the confidence to hire you. If they can find somebody with their mining knowledge up to speed, then they know that all they have to do is a couple of swings underground and they've got a productive member of crew. Whereas if they go the other way and you know nothing on day one and you're flying into site knowing nothing, then you've got a 3 in 5 chance of failing in the first 6 months. And it really is that ruthless, unfortunately. It's part of the industry that nobody really likes to talk about, but it's like any industry where all the training's done on the job, and it's very hard to find any information about it apart from being on the job, which is one of the reasons why a group of WA shift bosses wrote this training 10 years ago. And it's all up online now, and if you go through it and study it, you've genuinely got something to offer the employers, as long as you make sure that it's a refuge chamber and not a safety box. So I hope that information helps. And if you've got any more questions or you want a question answered, just send them in to the YouTube channel or the Facebook site. So that's our Facebook page. I post jobs on the Facebook page as well for people that have got their mining knowledge up to speed that they should be applying for. So you can check in there for jobs to apply for. So I hope that information helps, and like and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.